my audio. I think my audio is working. Hopefully it's working. Hello. Audio check. Hi. This is Faye Morgana. I'm streaming from my Chromebook using restream.io. Hopefully everyone can hear me. Okay, just pause that. Go back to this. I can see what's going on. I think maybe I will turn the mic up a little bit. Why is it quiet? Let me see. Not there. Over here. Just turn the mic up a little bit. See if that worked. Audio check. Audio check. Hopefully that works. Might be louder when I'm closer to the mic. Hello? Checking, checking, checking. Do this. Hello, audio check. All right. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Yes, we are cooking today. All right, it's working. How's it going, Mike? What are you up to today? And more importantly, what are you cooking today? And let me know if the audio gets too loud, because I think it'll be louder when I'm closer to the mic, which is the camera mic. I don't think it's too loud. I have my output volume at 50%. Anyways, yes, we are going to be cooking Turkish style musakka and cacık. I believe that's how it's pronounced. But I have to get all my ingredients out. Nothing on the table yet. I have to get all my ingredients out. It might take a while. This might be a long stream. I'm a little behind schedule, so I'm gonna have to start chopping everything first. So let's get the cutting board. My signature chicken dish. What's your chicken dish? What's your signature chicken dish? Nate has a really simple chicken dish to make. If anybody likes the Korean fire chicken with cheese on it, Nate's got a quick way to make that one. It's a nice little hack. The other vegetables I need are eggplant and zucchini. That's not good. I gotta move this corner out of my way. Musakka, or rather Greek musakka. I can't remember how to pronounce it in Greek, actually. I think it's not called musakka in Greek, it's musakkas in Greek. I'm used to having it with eggplant in 8 ways. Chicken, taco spice, corn rice. That actually does sound good. It's very Mexican inspired. But you could make musakka with eggplant as well. There are some variations that are made with eggplant zucchini instead of eggplant. This is eggplant. That's the Greek version of it, would be with eggplants. There are some versions, I guess Turkish versions, made with, mixing up my words, eggplant, zucchini. Ugh, confusing. Trying to remember, courgette. Zucchini is also called courgette in French. I'm guessing Dutch people might call it either courgette or courgette. I'm not going to call it courgette. It's courgette. Yeah. Nate, what's the word for eggplant here?
Aubergine.
Oh, yeah. Aubergine. That's also the French one, too. Aubergine for eggplant. So both French. Musakka is the group. Everyone thinks of it like a lasagna, but I don't think of it as a lasagna. It's musakkas. musakkas. Aubergine in Norwegian too. That's cool. So those are the standard vegetables. Onions. I think my onions will be going in with the meat. Yeah. Okay. Here are my ingredients. I think that's right. And then I'm going to make lots of potatoes. And also potatoes. And oh, Nate, I'm actually wondering if you didn't. I didn't even think about this till now. I'm wondering if you didn't buy enough of this.
That's what I got too. It's 500.
Yeah, I'm still not sure if it's enough.
Afraid it shouldn't make this.
See you later.
Really? Okay.
I forgot. Well, Nate went to the grocery store the other day, and I totally spaced and didn't tell him how many cans to buy. But you need diced tomatoes. They call them sliced tomato blocks. That's what they call it here. And why does Restream not scroll for my messages? This is annoying. Okay, here we go. Which is always what I make whenever you ask for some reason. That is funny. I'll be doing Norwegian too, and German. Musakkas. Yes, the stress is on the last syllable in Greek. So first thing though, I'm gonna have to chop some potatoes. And what I'm gonna do is the Greek version, musakkas, has a layer of potatoes on the bottom. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to be making a layered musakkas. I'm not making layered musakka. I'm going to be making a Turkish style musakka. I send it to him. Blocks of tomatoes, weird way of describing them. Well, it's very Dutch, and I guess because it looks like they have they chop them in a square. They just don't use the word diced, okay? I guess that's the way. I mean, technically it means diced tomatoes, but it was literally called blokjes. And how are you, Sendete? How's it going? I never for the life of me understand why they put plastic wrap over the vegetables here. I know it's Corona times, but still, I'm still gonna wash these before I start cooking with them. I'm gonna cut open this bag of potatoes, and I have to wash them. And there's that. And so what's gonna happen is, like I said, I'm doing a Turkish style musakka, which is not layered at all. It's a pot dish. It's made in the pot. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grill some potatoes in the oven. Well, not really grill. I'm going to cook some potatoes in the oven and use that to give it sort of like a Greek style to it, because the Greek musakkas has potatoes. Okay, I need to put my potatoes in something in a container. Why is this? Oh, that's a smaller container. Okay, that's fine. Just give me a couple of these. Make a chop and wash my potatoes. Blokjes, huh? Cool. I'm not bad. I had a seizure earlier. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this something you manage? You can manage on a regular basis. How's you? I'm good. I'm just starting a little late. This is not gonghwa. No, I'm sorry. This is a cooking stream still. Let's see. So let's go wash my potatoes. How are you, Stones? How are you today? All right, it might take me a while to wash these potatoes. All right. Yeah, this water is so cold. Why is it so cold? All right. All right. The potatoes are washed. They need to be chopped. Let's see. Hey Andy, how's it going? Let me wipe my hands and I can scroll back on the chat. Sorry, I was away from the laptop because I had to go wash the potatoes. Scroll back on chat. Yes, Andy, you missed. This is my second cooking stream, by the way. This is my second cooking stream. The other one was it 7th? What's the date today? 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago? I made some gumbo on my first one. Yeah, but I forgot to take my epilepsy meds and I was drinking oh dears. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yes, cooking. Lesnian, how are you? Bonjour, Lesnian. Comment ça va? Hi, Mike. Yeah, I watched the first. Oh, you watched the first one on YouTube. Ah, cool. Yeah, and I realized the camera was at a lower quality resolution, so it's probably really blurry. So, wash the potatoes. Yeah, I washed the potatoes. Right. I have no idea. I can actually read Twitch chat on Restream, but it doesn't scroll. And I love musakka. It's very popular. Oh, it is. I imagine so, actually. How do you pronounce that in Serbian? Actually, I think I had somebody, I think a Macedonian, I met a Macedonian here. He was visiting, and he was saying it's pronounced more like muskas or something. Je vais bien et toi? Moi aussi. But I'm going to get hungry if I don't start chopping. Musakka. Musakka. Musakka with 1K. Okay, so I'm gonna have to chop potatoes. I should actually rinse off the English zucchini, courgette in French and Dutch. Yeah, I don't know why I totally forgot aubergine. I mean, because that's what I order at Topo Persano, Nate, and I guess we just haven't ordered it at Topo Persano in a while. So rinsed off the aubergine, and rinsed off the courgette, zucchini. My God, all these different words for everything. So I'm gonna put that. Actually, I'm gonna put the tomatoes, the cans of tomatoes here. I think I need an extra can. Nate, when do you think you can go? I think you still have time. Oh, I guess you're going? What? Okay, I have no idea what's going on. Where's my scissors? So, 1K. All popular meals here are either Turkish or Hungarian. That's interesting. Ooh, do you make paprikash? Nate's like, why do you want to try paprikash? Because it's gonna be like not as spicy as I like my food. And I'm like, it's all right. I'll try it once, the way they make it traditionally Hungarian style, and then I'll just throw in more cayenne later. Oh, you do? I don't know how to make that. Can't really, I don't imagine it'd be super, super hard, but please tell me why they have to wrap the eggplants. It's not going to prevent it from getting, it's not going to really prevent it from getting squashed. It'll still get the same amount of squashedness. Whereabouts are you in? Andy is Serbian. He's in Serbia. So, in case people don't know already, I'm originally from Toronto, Canada, and being a native Torontonian, we normally say Toronto, Canada, because I'm on stream, Toronto, Canada, in case you can catch it. Normally I just say Toronto. I'm from Toronto, Canada. And I grew up near Greektown in Toronto, actually. And so Greek food is definitely, I would say Greek food is a comfort food for me. I really, really like Greek food because I grew up with it. And I love Greek musakkas. And, well, growing up, we always called it musakka, which is totally wrong, but whatever. You learn these things later. Okay, so question for all my viewers. Do you want to see me cutting? Or do you want to just keep chatting with me? Because I can just pull the camera down and you can watch me cut some potatoes. Then again, it's hard for me to read my chat. Yes, you can join my language Discord. It's Discord L. Like you prefer. All right. Yes. Oh yeah. Cool. Don't know much about Serbia. Yes, Envy is the Serbian ambassador for the Discord. Wait. I can't even type this right now. Discord L. That's the language. That's the Citadel Language and Culture Discord. All right, fine. And I'll leave it like this because this way I can read chat. Okay, it seems to be okay, wait. Restream seems to be scrolling my chat at least right now. That's cool. All right, so where's my chef's knife? Let's use this knife today. All my other knives are threatening to fall out. I don't know. This one's always better for something. You haven't posted in a while. That's all right. You're still the Serbian ambassador. Oh, maybe I sliced that a little too thin. And I'm not cutting this very professionally. Yeah. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting the potatoes like this, in kind of like, let's see if you can see, thick slices, and then just chopping them maybe in half or something, so they're kind of more like, not really doing wedgies, but more like thick fried potatoes. And then I'm gonna try and coat them in oil, and then stick them in the oven. They don't really need much flavoring. I mean, I can throw some salt on them. Basically, I'm making this dish slightly differently than I normally do, than I've done before, but it's not so difficult, I don't think. And I think this one is small enough. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to cut that. Thank you, Nate. I didn't realize you left. Oh, man. And so how is everyone? How is your day? What is everyone up to today besides watching me try to cook something? Just this one too. Maybe I would cut those in half. I don't know. Those were kind of small. I don't know if I need to cut those in half. They also cook faster too in the oven, I think, if I cut them in half. Okay. And then another potato. Thank you, Nate. That one should be cut in half too. And I don't really care how like evenly cut they are, because what I'm gonna do is end up throwing the musakka on top of the potatoes. In the past, what I did was I chopped potatoes up, grilled them, and then threw them in the pot with the musakka. I had some. What's sarma? What is sarma? You had some sarma today. What is that? Oh, curious now. And I'm going to be making cacık as well, which apparently isn't a very complicated process. So we'll try to make some cacık. I should be able to do it. It doesn't look too hard. I've wanted to make my own like homemade tzatziki or cacık before, because I'm just never I don't like it with cucumbers in it. I really don't. I just want the garlic and lemon flavor. Oh, cabbage rolls. What? Cabbage rolls. Wait, sarma is cabbage rolls? Yeah, Stones is also Serbian. Cool. I haven't had cabbage rolls in a long time. You know what? They don't sell cabbage rolls here in the Netherlands. They really don't. Back in Toronto, we could just go to the grocery store and just buy like pre-packaged cabbage rolls and heat it up in our oven. It was pretty good. Although not as good as the one my dad used to make. My dad used to make really good cabbage rolls with lots of meat in it, not just a ton of rice, lots of meat. And if people haven't heard me say before, my dad was a sous chef at one of the expensive restaurants in Toronto back in the day, and so he used to occasionally, on his off days, he'd be cooking at home, but most of the time he was working. But it was always fun watching my dad cook. I'm getting used to this bigger knife, Nate. Nate? Well, you just have to be about as careful as you are with the other ones. I don't really... So basically, instead of serving musakka with like rice, like rice pilaf, which is a little bit more complicated to make as well, I'm just gonna serve musakka with on top of potatoes. And it says, hi, Stone. Well, I just saw there are Korean and Egyptian cabbage rolls too. Well, Egyptian cabbage rolls make sense, I guess. And Stone says hi. Egyptian cabbage rolls. What are Egyptian cabbage rolls? That's interesting. In Korean. Hey, if you got a recipe for the Korean cabbage rolls, you can post that in the Discord. You can probably post the one for the Egyptian one too. Maybe I should probably, maybe I should create a channel for Egyptian hieroglyphs or something, or modern Egyptian. Ancient Egyptian would be for the hieroglyphs. Yeah, I probably need a ancient Egyptian category for the Egyptian hieroglyphs, and then modern Egyptian for the modern language. But I don't think anyone speaks Egyptian. They speak Arabic in Egypt, right? Actually, you can probably post the recipe in the Arabic channel then. So, actually, for the food stuff, I'm probably going to be posting them in. For the food stuff, I will probably be posting the stuff in the Cute Terror Discord as well, which is, I guess, started out as a game channel, but it's predominantly the game channel. But there's also a few other channels in that Discord, in the Cute Terror Discord. There's a movies and TV shows channel. There is Mini Cute Terror channel, which is basically about cute animals. And there's also, what other channels do I have in there? Music. There's music channel there, and I added the food and drink channel on there, so you can check that out too. And the games Discord, the Cute Terror Discord, is a little more relaxed than the. Not that the language one isn't fun, but it's a little more relaxed because they just talk about the games we play and the TV shows we like to watch. It's also run by Nate Kicks, by the way. Well, it's mostly run by me, but Nate's the owner of that Discord. Oh, why? Wait, I pretend to run things once in a while. Hold on a second. That's what he says. Oh, whoops, I didn't switch this back to my caption. No, chef. Okay, don't fall over. It makes it hard to cut. Is there any secret way to chopping potatoes faster? I mean, I know there's a way to chop like a courgette, a zucchini faster. I'm probably gonna chop this zucchini and the eggplant in more chunks, more like chunks. You know, I really have to go to Greece and see if they make Greek food the way I grew up with. In Greek town in Toronto, growing up, when you go to get a souvlaki dinner, you would get souvlaki with the roast potatoes and the rice and a salad as a whole meal. And you can't even get that here. And it's kind of really sad. They just serve us, when you go to a Greek restaurant here in the Netherlands and you get souvlaki, they just give you, don't give you the roast potatoes, which I really like. They give you fries. I mean, I like fries, but I really like the roast potatoes. It makes me sad. Also, there are stuffed peppers. I've had stuffed peppers before. They are also filled with meat and rice like cabbage roast, traditional meal from South Serbia. Is that traditional from South Serbia? That's cool. We do have, they also sold stuffed peppers in Toronto too. Or is it just the regular green peppers or something, bell peppers? Or is it like, we had that, Nate, in Toronto, remember? The stuffed pepper dish. It wasn't bad, actually. It was pretty good. I'll see if I can find a link for you guys, because it's a grocery chain in Canada that likes to sell international foods. And they have a whole like international food section, which is really cool. But I didn't realize that stuffed peppers is from South Serbia. That's cool. Okay, next thing. Eggplant. Actually, you know, if I hold it from this end, it's easier to chop the eggplant. How do I want to chop the eggplant? This is an eggplant. I think I might want the other knife for this. Because I think, no, because I want to chop it in half, so I am going to cut it off at the stem somehow. I'm going to cut off the stem part. Unless does anyone know if there's like a fancy way to get the stem off of the eggplant? Because I just kind of like just chop around it. I feel like I'm like wasting a ton of eggplant when I do this. And I don't like. Am I making people hungry yet? I will be. Once I pull out the ground beef, I think. All the meat lovers will be hungry. Okay, eggplant. I'm going to cut the eggplant in half. Why is it so slippery? No real elegant way to do this, people. Man, this is a mini chef's knife, and I still can't, like, probably needed to use the longer knife for the eggplant, but it's all right. So I'm cutting this in half, like that. I think I'm going to leave them in big chunks for this. Why is my messages not scrolling? There we go. You want to make stuffed peppers now? I guess you can ask Andy for the recipe. Andy, you're going to have to hand over your family's secret Serbian recipes. I agree. It does sound good. But I'm thinking like, man, stuffed peppers are hard to make. Okay? So, and again, I used to grill the eggplant and the zucchini and then toss it in the pot with the rest of the musakka ingredients, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna stick the eggplant, potatoes, and zucchini in the oven and bake them with some oil. Just more like grilling them. Be right back. 1 second, people. Hold on. I will be right back. I just wanna gotta mute this for a second. I will be right back. Hello, sleeping security guard. Welcome to my stream. Bad time. I just gotta go do something real. Sorry, I'm back. So, Nate was on the phone, so I just wanted to close the door so it's not as loud. Nate has a very deep booming voice sometimes, and it gets picked up really easily on my mic. So, okay, there we go. Okay, eggplant chopped up. Zucchini. Let's chop up some zucchini. And I think zucchini. I'm gonna cut it in half too, I think. Why is the eggplant so much bigger than the zucchini? I'm gonna cut it lengthwise as well, like that, along the way. And yes, sleeping security guard, professional chef. No, I am not a professional chef. My dad was a sous chef, though. I'm just gonna put yesterday's sauce for my spaghetti. My internet keeps crashing. Okay, see you later, Cinderton. And gotta go to the shop, so have a good stream. Thanks for dropping in. Don't forget to make bear pancakes. I think we were talking about bear pancakes at one point. And it wasn't because I was making pancakes on stream. It was because I was playing a game and Nate ran off and made pancakes. So it turned into an impromptu me eating pancake stream. Oh, both, Andy, both. Nate's busy. He's on the phone right now. That's why I muted the mic temporarily. I went to go close the door. Why do you want to know where Nate is? Oh, damn it. I cut that a little bit off. Okay, I'm going to make these as big ones. The problem is, Andy, I can't decide if I want eggplant or zucchini more. And I like them both. I like both eggplant and zucchini. There's something about them. It has great taste. Why is this not? He's my homie. Yes, he wrote Guangdonghua. Hey, technically, I do vote Guangdonghua. It's just that, unfortunately, the way things are, I gotta learn Mandarin. I gotta learn Mandarin if I'm gonna go visit China one day. It's just, I'm not sure when that will ever be at this point, but enough about those politics. I feel like they'd be oppressing my relatives. Stones Bones was asking for you. I don't like zucchini, so I'm always making it with potato. Oh, really? I like zucchini. I also put zucchini in pasta. So we're done chopping, actually. You're done chopping. It always seems like there's not enough zucchini compared to eggplant. I mean, this is the eggplant. This is the zucchini. They're just like. Nate says, "Oh, I'm a roundish." Hair stones. Revoke Guangdonghua. There you go. Revoke Guangdonghua on stream. There you go. Okay, so now what I gotta do is figure out how to put this in the oven. So what I want, and I need to put oil on these before I stick it in the oven. So that's the tricky part, is getting oil on them. I think what I'm gonna do is just, I think what I'm gonna do is just grab this thing. I'm gonna grab this thing, because it's got this thing. I'm gonna just spread oil on the potatoes that way, on the vegetables to cook them. So, let's leave that there for now. Let's have my hands. So typical Nate likes this dish because it's got a lot of meat in it. Like we can put a lot of meat if we want. I'm gonna try and not put too much meat because I think this is really predominantly supposed to be like an eggplant dish or a zucchini dish or whatever. Nate loves this when I put a lot of meat in it. I'm not gonna put a lot of meat in it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna oil this. This is actually a cooking sheet. That's actually a cooking sheet, but I'm going to oil that, and I'm going to oil this and put the potatoes on there. And then I'm going to stick this in the oven. I should be heating up the oven actually. Nate, would you say 80 at how long for the potatoes? 180 or 200? I'm trying to think. Do I want it at 180 or 200 for faster? If I put it at 200, I think it's more likely to burn. No, I know it's more likely to burn the higher I go, but I can put it in for less amount of time. 180? Well, it's going to take forever to cook is the problem. I'll put it at 190. Nate's working right now. Wait, why is the plastic thing? Oh, jeez. The plastic thing is, okay, I don't want to scratch my cooking sheet. Okay, that's good enough. I'm just going to stick some potatoes. So we've got a cooking sheet with some oil on it. I'm just going to stick the potatoes on here. Actually, I could just spread the oil around using the potatoes. It's a bit better. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty when it comes to cooking yummy food. The one thing I still kind of get squeamish about cooking is cooking like crab or lobster. But I can buy like frozen crab here, at least pre-frozen crab, and it's not so bad. Nate says definitely not professional. I never claimed to be a chef, not a chef, just a sous chef's daughter. But somehow I make yummy food. So according to Nate, according to a few other people too. And the way I make wontons too, I make them a little spicy with some cayenne in it. So you definitely don't expect traditional cooking here. Don't expect traditional cooking, like in terms of the recipes, but and always expect something to be a little bit spicy when it comes to my cooking. Except for this dish, I won't make it terribly spicy. There'll be a little bit of cayenne, but what I'm gonna do with this is put a lot more cinnamon in it, and I think it should come out okay without it adding any sugar. I hate adding sugar to my food. I think sugar is the biggest evil. It causes health problems. I'm trying to see if I can fit all these potatoes in here. No, I'm not a professional chef. Try to squeeze some more potato. Oh, geez, this is not gonna fit. I can't fit all the potatoes. You know, that's probably a lot of potatoes to begin with anyways. So, oven is still heating up. I forgot to turn it on. But there's that. And then the oil, what we're gonna do is spread some more oil on top of it. So you guys can see, this is what I've done with the potatoes. I put this on my cooking sheet. I don't like this idea of pouring the oil in here because it's just, and I'm just gonna, this is oil. I'm adding some oil. I would add salt. I don't think I need to add salt to this because there's going to be a lot of spices in the musakka to begin with. So potatoes can just be cooked anyway, and just as long as they're cooked. And then I'm going to throw the musakka which is the ground beef with tomatoes, mix in there. Nate, we have dinner at 9 p.m. tonight. Well, it takes a while to make this dish, but it's always kind of fun. Let me see the chat. Next, I'm going to switch this over back to my Streamlabs. That's not Streamlabs. There. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Well, the thing is, if I switch this to Streamlabs, I can check the stream itself to see how it's working. But that's fine. That's enough oil on there. I like cooking once in a while. I don't think I'd like to cook every day because cooking is kind of tiring, actually, people. It is kind of tiring. So I always need to kind of save up some energy to do it. It's fulfilling. I mean, it can be fulfilling to cook something when you cook something nice and yummy. I think I have room for I can probably fit a few more potatoes on here. They don't have to be spread so far. There you go. Put 5 more pieces on here. So I'm still waiting for the oven to heat up. It's at 180. Okay, it's at 180. I want it at 190 to cook it a little faster. I can put it in for 20 minutes and see how it goes. Yep, it's heated up now. Oven is heated up. Oven is heated up, so I'm gonna put this in the oven. There's some oil on the side here. Oops. Don't want to get oil all over my Chromebook. So the oven is over here, right there. So let's put this in here. And I'll stick it in for about 20 minutes for now to start with. I'm gonna wash my hands again, get this oil off of me first. It's gonna take a little bit of time to cook these, I think. Okay, so in the meantime, while we, I'm hungry. I'm actually hungry too. I haven't had lunch yet. I just hadn't had lunch. Got up, started preparing for the stream, and just started cooking. You're hungry. I'm glad. Next thing. So what I'm going to do next is I think I'm going to prepare the cacık. Which, by the way, I've never really made cacık or tzatziki before, but it just isn't very complicated. It's mostly just whisking the yogurt with oil, and I do have a recipe somewhere. Actually, hold on. Where's the recipe I have? Damn, I think I might have got a bit of oil on my laptop. And right here. Yeah, I need my yogurt, olive oil. I have olive oil, lemon juice. Okay, I got my yogurt. I need my lemon juice. Please tell me to stop lemon juice. Actually, I have my bit of lemon juice. I need my garlic. I honestly hate pressing garlic, but whatever, I gotta press some garlic. Garlic press, and then a dill, okay, yes, and I do have dill. And I'm putting water of dill. I'm using dill. Let me. Am I blind? Huh? I can't find the dill.
It's definitely in there.
Huh?
Look for green.
Oh, there it is. I'll put it there. Okay. Fresh dill. Yeah, so it shouldn't be too hard. Fresh dill. Ooh, fresh dill. Okay, I think I need to rinse the dill. Let me just rinse this. Oh, how much am I going to use? It's actually a lot. Can I rinse this without it falling all over the place? I don't know. Whoops. maybe a little bit of water. Oh, the dill is like going all over the place. Of course it is. Fresh dill, rinse dill. Okay, so I need to whisk. I need to whisk. I need to whisk my thing here. I'll use this one. And I guess I will use our mixing bowl. Yeah, I'm gonna use our mixing bowl. We need to whisk the yogurt. That's a lot of yogurt. That's fine. The garlic needs to be crushed and then mixed in at some point. Okay, yeah. And also I need a little bit of water to help get the right consistency for this. So there we go, there's this here. I'm gonna get a pitcher water. I do have a pitcher of water. That's my drinking water. Let's get this pitcher of water. Alright, got a pitcher of water to help me along here. Oh, I dropped a potato. That's not good. I'll rinse this. Potato overboard! It fell over. Fell out of the container, everyone. You're hungry. What are you gonna make? Stuffed peppers? Make some stuffed peppers? Okay, it's so hard to get well, maybe if I go all the way over here, you can kind of see the bowl in me. If I stand over here. It's hard, huh? Oh, I guess I could just no, because I can't show both cameras at the same time. So, sadly, with Restream, I can't show both cameras at the same time. So I need this and some oil. And how much oil did they tell me to use? What's this recipe? Let me open this recipe. I just basically wanted the recipe to know so that I can learn the process. But 1 tablespoon of oil is what they're telling me. All right, that's fine. And I don't really need that much water. I hope the stream is going okay. Let me just check my. No, just good. What's going on this way? Let me just check my stream manager. It seems to be going okay. One second. Oh, sorry, Nate. Wait, what? What, Nate? Why? So maybe it's. So wait, maybe it's working? 1 second, people. I want to talk to Nate about something. I'm sorry. This is actually in relation to the internet issues we've been having. I'm sorry, I'm back. It's just about we've been having internet issues and it's been really problematic. And as of today, I'm using a mobile internet provider that provides quote unlimited internet, but there's a soft bandwidth cap. So let's add this yogurt. No. Oh, I guess I need a spoon. I need a giant spoon for this. Let's get a giant spoon out. Well, I'm going to use all this yogurt, so I'm just going to pull this lid off of this thing. I'm just going to check. Huh? I currently have 3.5% of 18-hour stream is exactly. What? 37 point. What? Oh, no. You're saving up for that 18-hour stream. I'm not sure I'm going to be, I will, you can redeem for that at some point, and I will try to schedule it, and hopefully I have better internet, but I will definitely still schedule it. I'm not entirely confident that the mobile internet provider will be able to handle an 18-hour stream. I considered a 24-hour stream and said, no, I'm not young anymore. I can't do an 24-hour stream. 18-hour maybe. 24-hour? I don't know about that. You know? God damn it. I got oil on my Chromebook, the touchpad, Nate.
Of course.
Yeah.
Don't really know what you can do about that.
I could probably. I think the stream will still run if I just screen lock. But it would be hard to clean up the oil off of that right now. So this is actually Greek-style yogurt. And people said, yeah, they've used Greek-style yogurt to make their tzatziki, cacık, but it's really thick. My God, I'm gonna have to add. So thick. even activated after they sent you the SMS. My God, Nate. My God, what is with the people?
It's a little bit ludicrous, I agree.
What was the original email they sent you to? They said they would send you an SMS when it was activated, which they did.
Uh-huh.
And after sending you that, they didn't send you anything else to tell you that they changed the activation date. Wow. Some things are just really not organized very well here when it comes to businesses. I'm sorry. When your internet provider, when you get a new internet provider and they tell you, we'll send you an SMS to let you know when your internet is activated, you assume it's activated when you get the SMS message. But apparently not. Apparently they changed the activation date and didn't tell Nate. That's what happened. Oh, Andy, you don't have, oh, you can net sirens. Oh, actually, Andy, you're here. Actually, you know what? I can fix that for you. Nate's laughing. 3.5% of 10 million. Wait, I think it's a set at 10 million. Nate has 20%. Don't worry, I'll be able to do this. Yes, you don't have permissions for that. And yeah, Nate added it. But here, Andy, I was going to do this anyways. I was just going to ask you about this, but it's fine. Why not working? Whoops. There you go. Let's see if that works. I don't know which commands you can test out right now. Okay. Wow, this is the Greek style yogurt is very thick, Nate. I'm gonna have to start adding like. Okay, I need only a tablespoon, normal tablespoon. Normal tablespoon of oil is what they told me I need to add. What did you do? I don't remember what commands you can use, Nate. Do you remember? Here, try the shout out command and shout out Nate. Nate's going, oh dear. No, I was gonna ask him anyways. I just didn't get a chance to yet. And he's often around. No, it's an awesome game. No, I told not you, Nate. I'm telling Andy to try the shout out command. Actually, I might need to add more oil. You know, no, I'm gonna crush the garlic when I need it, but I'm stupid. I need to crush this garlic too, but I should actually peel them first. And I'm making a mess of my counter. Use a small container to put the garlic in. What happened? Oh, now he gets a chance. The sirens just went by. Hey, Tony, how's it going? Nate was providing an example. Well, I said to shout out Nate. You shouldn't shout out yourself. But that's all right. You can do that. Yes, there you go. You can add sirens now. That's why Nate was laughing. Oh, that's 20 minutes already. Oh my God, time goes by. Let me check out those potatoes. Oh, dears. That's the beep beep of the potatoes. Let me check the potatoes. I don't think they're ready yet, and I need to flip them. Oh, they actually might be ready. That was a lot of steam. Actually, they are ready. Well, that's cool. Actually, they are ready. Nice. It actually came out fairly nice. I don't know if you guys can see that. Here, let me just switch this camera. I'm going to switch the camera briefly. I'm going to switch to the, what I like to call the pot camera. We'll switch to this. And you can kind of see, let me see if I turn this. But you can see the potatoes there. They came out okay. So I did it at 190 degrees. I think it's degrees Celsius in the oven for about 20 minutes. That's that. Now I have to put those aside somewhere in the meantime. So that's that. And I gotta put those aside now. And because I need those for later. Where should I put the potatoes in, Nate? Oh, the black bowl. I'm running out of room. I'm running out of room in my kitchen, and this is a bigger kitchen than I had in Toronto. All right, so those potatoes are done. Where's my chopsticks? Actually, I will leave it on that camera. You guys can see better. You can see what I'm doing with that camera. Restream says, I've reached 100 messages today with Restream chat. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear. It's all right. I'm creating monsters. No, I'm not. Yes, 100. Oh, it's 175. 175. Perfect timing, sirens. Restream just gave me a message. It's hilarious. What is going on? Somebody get an accident just for you. Got an accident just for. Oh dears. Wait, was that the ambulance one? Oh no. Wait a second, I still need this oven mitts. I gotta turn this oven back on. Why doesn't it stay at that temperature? I guess you're still working, Nate. I'm sorry. So we just have to wait till tomorrow and see then? What is with it though, Nate? It's like everything's just kind of like slowed down for us. Mm-hmm. And just like now it's just crawling to normal. Uh-huh. I'm sorry. It is like... I mean, you know what? I could cook these potatoes a little longer, but I don't think I really need to. They seem cooked enough. I mean... Nate, did you want to try one of the potatoes to see if they're cooked enough?
No, I just need it now. There's no chance I'm going to stream later if I don't know.
Okay, go now. There's still a lot of oil on here right now. Damn it. Why is my potato breaking apart on me? Don't break apart on me. Let me see. No, they're soft. They're all soft enough. There's so much oil in this. Oh my god. Oh, I hate when that happens, but it's all right. I mean, technically, I could put them on a paper towel and to drain the oil, but they could be more brown, I guess. I don't know. It's not like I need them to be brown, though. So let me add the other potatoes. Actually, that might be more than enough potatoes. Let's just do the zucchini. Let's do the zucchini and eggplant because I'm going to need those a lot sooner. I can make the rest of the potatoes after. Zucchinis. This is going to be awkward to do zucchinis. I'm going to do it this way. And the oven is warm again. Maybe I can fit the aubergine on here too. See, totally non-traditional cooking. I don't even do Chinese cooking traditionally. Like I said, with my cooking, more than likely I'm gonna put like something spicy in it, like cayenne. But you know what? My dad actually liked spicy food. He really did. So maybe I think I just take after my dad. Why is the oil all on one side? It's just a little weird. Okay, that all fits. Maybe I can add a couple more potatoes there. Yeah. Okay, more oil. Maybe this time I won't get oil all over my lap. Might get more oil all over my Chromebook. Hey, Tony. Let's see. Oh, I gotta scroll back on the chat. Hold on. Wait. Or committed a crime or set the house on fire or all of the above. I'm not sure. Oh, and thank you for making me moderate. No problem. I'm getting hungry now. Oh, of course you are. Isn't it your lunchtime? Past your lunchtime. Me too. Even hungrier than before. It's lunchtime for me. So this is my regular time to go grab something to eat. This is going to take a while. This dish has never been like really easy to make, but it's fine. So this is why I find I like cooking sometimes, especially making these kinds of dishes. And I think, but they do take a while to do. They do take a while to do, so. God, I just feel like pouring the oil. Oil? I might need more oil in here. I think I need more oil in here, people. But this actually kind of works. This actually works really well. I'm surprised at how much oil this thing picks up. And then you can just spread it on your thing. Yeah, I can totally see how I got some oil on my Chromebook. My Chromebook is all oiled up now. Eggplants are so yummy. Cantonese cuisine has a stuffed eggplant dish. I'm not sure, I mean, if people would like this or not. It depends how much you like seafood. But there's basically, they use a shrimp stuffing for the eggplant. And I think they bake it. They use a shrimp stuffing to stuff the eggplant. And then they bake it. But they also use, I believe they use a little bit of black bean sauce with it, and they bake it. It comes out really, really nice. I used to get that at a restaurant in Toronto back home. It was a stuffed eggplant dish. So, actually, I'm gonna put the oil back over here. Let's not get oil. Oh, I still need oil protection. Okay, so there's that. Gotta put that in the oven. Put this in the oven for 20 minutes as well. And so, just so people know, in terms of kitchen safety, it's always smart to don't stand in front of the oven and open it. You open the oven from the side and take things in and out from the side like that. It's so you don't get blasted with a lot of heat. And even earlier when I was standing to the side of the oven, I was still getting blasted by a lot of heat. So let's put another 20-minute timer on. Oops. Actually, maybe 25 is fine. And so there's that. And I'm going to continue. Let's switch this camera back. I'm going to continue with my with making the tzatziki. See. So I added the oil, but I don't think. Wow, definitely need to. Okay, the recipe I found online said 1 tablespoon of oil, which is what I put. And so you add a bit of water just to get the right consistency, is what they said. For whatever consistency you want your tzatziki or cacık to be. Yeah, that's fine. So it has to be whisking. So I'm gonna make a mess, people. I'm gonna make a mess. Maybe I should use the smaller whisk. This one just picks up so much. I wish I could have music on my stream. I'm sorry, I don't have music. So people talk to me. I also need a drink of water. Okay, the stream seems to be going okay still, thankfully. Let me just check this. Okay. All right. Whisking away. That's what we're doing. Whisking away. At some point, I need to add lemon juice, I think, is what it is. I need to put that recipe up. Or actually, I should just pull the stream manager out. I like how people struggle to say tzatziki. I don't know, that's not hard for me. Tzatziki, it's like tzatziki. But that TS or TZ sound is also in Mandarin Chinese. Let's see, go back to my little recipe over here. When do I add the lemon juice? No, it doesn't say when to add the lemon juice. It really doesn't say when to add lemon juice. Or did I add lemon juice? Oh, I'm adding lemon juice to the recipe is the thing. Yeah, the recipe I have for cacık doesn't have lemon juice. I'm going to add lemon juice, so maybe I should just add it now. All my classmates would say, what? Tzatziki or something? Tzatziki? Tzatziki. It's the Greek one. Okay, I'm not sure how much lemon juice to put in. I'm gonna have to adjust it to taste. That's not a lot, actually. Where's the spoon I was using? That might be enough. One tablespoon of oil, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. It might be enough. I don't know. So, and then how long do I whisk this for? I think it just says whisk the yogurt and olive oil together to make a smooth mixture. Gradually whisk in the water until you get the consistency. So, some prefer the cacık watery, while some like it thick. It's completely up to you. This is still a little thick though. Should I add more water or should I just add more lemon juice? I don't know. Tempted just to add more lemon juice. I'm just gonna add another tablespoon of lemon juice. I don't think it's too much. I like lemon juice. I like the lemon flavor. Back to the chat. Burnt anything yet? No, Rachel. I'm not a professional cook and I'm not a chef, but I do have cooking experience. It's been a long, long time since I actually burned a roux for gumbo. Yeah. Hi, Rachel. Andy says hi. And how is it going, Rachel? Rachel says, hey, Andy. So what's up, Rachel? What are you having for dinner? And when is your cooking stream coming? Oh, wait. You should make a combined science and cooking stream because you can also approach cooking just purely for the science of it. Wait, which Uncharted? The first one? I love to do that one. You should do some cooking science stream. I'm sure we'd love to see this. This is still really thick. I don't know. Do I want this to be thick? No, not burning anything, especially since I have a good timer on the oven. The first one, the controls are so janky. Yeah, I guess it's been a while since I played that game, the first game. I don't remember the controls for that one. Was it the shooting or was it the climbing? Was it the shooting or the platforming? Because every time I swear, Nate dies with Uncharted. The majority of times when Nate dies on Uncharted, it's because of the platforming, not because of the shooting. And there's a whole chapter where It's a ton of shooting, a ton of enemies shooting at you, and he goes through it pretty easily, and then he falls right after that off a ledge. Are you playing on normal? What? The dudes literally take a bullet to the head and don't die. Wait, are you playing? Which dude? Did he have a helmet on? And how far into the game are you now? Some of those, I do admit, some of those fights are pretty tricky. They are pretty tricky. But by the time you get to like Uncharted 3, you have some better gameplay options in terms of combat. Like you could throw a grenade back. And I think somebody commented on the Uncharted 3. It's like, finally, I could throw the grenade back instead of just like run for cover. Like, because they'll throw a grenade at you while you're in cover in the first Uncharted game, and then you're like, oh my god, I gotta run to another chapter 5. I'm trying to remember what chapter 5 is. Okay, maybe this is thick enough. I'm not sure what it tastes like, but maybe that's thick enough. I can add some I can add my spices. Meat. Chapter 5. So how are you liking the story though and the puzzles? Okay, I don't know. How long do I whisk this for? And this is supposed to get really light and fluffy? I don't know. I like this, basically after Plane Crash, I like the story and puzzles, but I hate the combat. The combat gets better. It does get better. I mean, it's pretty much straight. The first game is just straight, run and... You can run and gun, too, actually. You can run and gun, basically. He'll shoot at the hip or something. And you can shoot at the hip. You don't always have to aim. And some of that stuff helps in that game. This was running and gunning or blind fire. Yeah, you can try that. And he also does shoot from the hip, so you don't always have to aim, and that might help you. Like if you're thinking of it as like a normal shooter where you're always aiming and shooting, no, you don't have to. Does he get grenades in Uncharted? The first game? I don't remember now. It's been so long. Okay, let me check my list of ingredients that I want to put in here. I have yogurt, olive oil, lemon juice, garlic. So I need to add garlic. Garlic, dill. Oh, garlic, dill, salt. That's really all I'm adding for my tzatziki. Not adding much more than that. I need to crush my garlic though. Give me my other knife. Don't normally do this like this, but I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, I do seem to recall there were some complicated fights in Uncharted. But wait till you see what enemies you get later, Rachel. Have I made this dish before? I have made this dish before. I just haven't made tzatziki before. But for tzatziki, cacık, I like just the garlic and lemon flavor, but I am gonna add dill this time. I've made musakka or musakkas in Greek before, but I'm making it slightly differently. I'm baking the vegetables in the oven first, Before I used to just grill fry it, which takes a lot longer. But this needs my garlic. And this needs some garlic. I hate crushing garlic, but this is a pretty decent garlic press. Given an option to use garlic in a recipe, I prefer using chopped garlic, but this one definitely requires me to use crushed garlic. Nah, ding. You heard the chow? Is it good? What good? Tzatziki or the musakka? Have you not had Greek musakka? Musakkas in Greek. I think it's musakkas. Musakkas in Greek. Either. It's good. It's good. But I'm making this more Turkish style, and Turkish musakka is not a layered dish at all. It's totally done in the pot, and it's also eaten cold. Actually, traditional Turkish musakka is eaten cold with cacık. Cacık is just the Turkish word for tzatziki. When I found that out, I was like, this is interesting. Oh, I'm just trying to peel some garlic right now. Please tell me I did not get an arm on a garlic peel in there. I did get a garlic peel in there. Hold on a second. No. Oh, think anyone's gonna notice? It's a bit of the garlic skin got into my tzatziki. You haven't? Oh my god. I grew up around Greektown in Toronto. Rachel is basically 15 minutes away from Greek restaurants. So I grew up with Greek food. It's a little bit of comfort food for me, actually. Greek souvlaki. And then I tried musakkas. And I just loved it. And they also make some kind of flaming cheese dish that's just really good. Okay, why are you not peeling? Rachel, we got to get you to visit London again with some extra cash, so we can take you to all the cool other restaurants that you haven't tried yet. Do you like lasagna? I know you don't like tomatoes, but you're okay with tomato sauce, so you should be okay, I think, with musakka, because it requires us to use diced tomatoes. Garlic! I hate when this happens with the garlic press. No, I didn't press it quite right. Why is this not scrolling for me? Depending on the state of COVID, I might be going to Comic-Con again in London. You love lasagna? Yeah, a lot of people think of the Greek musakka as like a lasagna because it's a layered dish. Basically, you put a layer of grilled potatoes on the bottom, and then a layer of tomato and ground beef mixture in the center, and then you top it with a layer of eggplant, and for the Greek dish, to make it even more authentic, they actually use a bechamel sauce on the top after that. So you can put a bechamel sauce on top of the eggplant, and then they bake it, so it turns into a casserole dish. But I'm not going to be doing that. I'm doing a Turkish version. I should just finish with all this garlic first before I press them. It's really annoying. You don't like aubergine though? Well, Turkish variation, you can make it with zucchini. Oh, you actually call it aubergine in England? That's funny. That's the French word, but the rest sounds nice. But it is actually an eggplant dish or a zucchini dish. I guess some people think of it more as a meat dish with the ground beef and tomatoes, but I don't. So get this, Rachel. We bought this. Nate went and got DSL internet, right? The internet they use through the phone line, and plugged it in, and then so they told him that he had to wait for an SMS message to tell him when it was activated, when the internet was activated. So he got the SMS, and somehow the internet wasn't working. It wasn't activated, or it wasn't working, and we didn't know if it was activated or if it was working or not. Anyway, so he contacted the internet provider, and they said, well, it's not, you wouldn't get any internet right now because it's not activated yet. It's going to be activated tomorrow. And he's like, but I got an SMS. And he's like, but she said, and the person told him, yes, I see you got an SMS, but that's just a standard SMS message to tell people that we're activating their service, but the activation date is tomorrow. You don't like zucchini either. Wait, Rachel, what's wrong with you? Zucchini is really nice. Oh, wait, there was more garlic here. I fell in love with my veggies at some point. I actually fell in love with all the vegetables that I like. Well, I think I always liked mushrooms, even as a kid. I liked mushrooms. I was okay with onions and like burgers or cooked onions, like caramelized onions with sauteed mushrooms. I was okay with that as a kid. But when it came to like zucchini and eggplant, I started to really like these vegetables when I was in university. Oh, no, I wanted to crush that and it just fell right in. Jeez. This is why I hate crushing garlic. And I didn't want to use store-bought minced garlic because it might have the wrong flavor, or it might have a flavor I don't want to add, and I'd rather just add the lemon juice for this flavor. Yeah, oof. I don't get it, man. They say these things and they don't do what they say here. It's also like, so a few times, Nate has ordered from the Indonesian restaurant that we like. It's a really nice Indonesian restaurant. It's a good takeout place. And so when we had to start ordering from them, right? He orders from them and they ask them, oh, do you want your order in separate containers or all together? And he always says, put it all together. And they come and deliver it and it's all separated still. It's like, why give us the option, or why even ask us something when you're not gonna do it anyway? I don't get it. It's like this kind of like elusive giving you an option, but not really giving you an option here. Kind of like the mobile internet provider saying it's unlimited internet access, but they might get angry if you go over 1,000 gigabytes in a month. I think culturally here, Dutch culture, they love their freedom. They really do. And I think it just stems from what happened during World War II. They really, really, really prioritized their personal freedom a lot, which is kind of endearing. The textures were, wait, for what? Eggplant or zucchini? And they used to say that about eggplant until he tried this stuffed eggplant dish that the Cantonese restaurant sold. So, both. Oh, good lord. Then it's not cooked right. Then it's not cooked right. I put zucchini in my pasta, but I usually cook it until it's pretty soft. And I guess it depends how you like your zucchini. Some people might not like zucchini soft. They might like it harder and crunchy. Eggplant definitely has to be cooked until it's soft. in the center. I don't think I'm gonna get the rest of this out, am I? Two more minutes and the rest of the vegetables are done. But I'm taking my time cooking. I could do this, I could probably try and do this faster if I were. But it's fine. I told Nate we're gonna eat around 9. Wait, what time is it? 7? Yeah. Okay, there's that. Okay, so whisking in the garlic. So do you like garlic, Rachel? Or do you not know? Because garlic is usually mixed in as a spice. You wouldn't really know what the flavor is if it's just mixed in all the time. You are one strange creature, Rachel, with the food. Have you had raw clams before? Oh, why is this not scrolling? Yeah, you like garlic? Okay. Do you eat roast garlic? Like just roasted garlic? It's supposed to be good for your throat. I haven't had that in a while. So I put 4 cloves of garlic in this, and I think this is going to get too thick. I think I need to... Maybe I didn't whisk this enough. Okay, the other thing I wanted to put in this was dill, but I did not want to do it that way. I have fresh dill. But what I want to do is just put mostly the leaf stuff in and figure out what I'm going to do with the stems. And that is the vegetables. I'm not sure how much dill to put in here. And this one. There we go. It's fine. Okay, I gotta get that. Yes, beep, 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 beep. And you're back. Oh, be right back, Rachel. All right. I'm just straight on. Indeed you are. It's all right. It's in dairy. I don't remember whether I've had roasted garlic. My parents just got back from a house mega market with tons of food. Now I can consume. Okay, did you ask them to make stuffed peppers? No way. Sorry. For a second I freaked out, but no, that's just the zucchini. The zucchini gets really dark. Okay, that's actually cooked. I think I'm done with that for now. Just do that. This back. Actually, the oven is a lot hotter than it was before, funny enough. These look way more cooked than the other ones. Tempted to redo these. Give me a bowl. Give me another bowl. Put these in here. So I'm gonna switch this camera. Back to the what should I call that camera? The pot camera, the stove camera. The stove camera. You can see the zucchini. Yeah, that came out okay. You just put oil on both sides, stick it in on a baking sheet. Well, this is a cookie sheet. Put oil on the vegetables and then stick it in the oven. That was at 190 Celsius for about, this was 25 minutes. Yeah, 25 minutes is better. Yeah, this cooked a lot better. I added an extra 5 minutes, so this cooked better than the first batch of potatoes. I think I might just redo the first batch of potatoes for 10 minutes. So this is the eggplant, and the zucchinis are not quite as cooked somehow. You know what? The thing is with zucchini, they're not quite as cooked because zucchini has more. I think zucchini has more liquid in it than eggplant does to begin with. So it's just coming out as just really soft and mushy. But I think the potatoes came out okay. So let me put the potatoes here. No. And I totally spaced. I really should have did the zucchini and the eggplant first earlier. But that's fine. I was intending on, but that's fine because I was making tzatziki still. Cacık. I'm gonna put this back in the oven actually. I'm gonna put these back in the oven, cook it a little longer because they're not as golden brown as I'd like them. Not that you would notice when you throw the musakka on top of it. Musakka, whatever. It's Turkish and it's Greek. Okay, there's different ways to pronounce this. And apparently it's popular in Serbia. So, and in Macedonia. Yeah, I'm gonna redo these vegetables. Yes, oven is warm now. These aren't quite as cooked as I want them to be. You know, to be honest, I wouldn't want to be a professional chef in a way. I don't know. I think the only way I'd ever want to be like working as a cook or chef professionally is if I was running a catering company or something. I don't know. It's weird. I thought about these kind of careers in the past, like working as a party organizer / and also caterer. I thought that might be fun. Don't know how I would start doing that, but I thought that would be fun. But then, you know, Corona times, I'd be out of a job. I don't know. I'm not a big party person. I like having people around. I generally like having people around me, and it's probably because I grew up with a big family. I had like 4 siblings around me. Like, even if they weren't always around, like all of them at the same time, I'm just used to having people around. So I think being a party organizer or a caterer would have been fun for me because I don't necessarily need to socialize with everybody. I can just do my job, but still enjoy the social environment. That's just me, personality. I'm not a big party person. Even when I was younger and I used to go to the dance clubs, I mostly went because I loved to dance. Occasionally, I'd meet nice people. Occasionally, I met nice people who liked to dance. The guy might have been bi or gay, though. He was a good dancer, though. And that always makes it fun. We changed angle. Yes, that's just so you can see the vegetables. And he's eating. Andy, you're going to be eating before me, for sure. But wait, you're like 2 hours ahead or something? An hour ahead of me? 2 hours ahead of me? I'll put this back in. I'm going to put that in again and put that in for like 10 minutes. Yes, we changed the angle. Now we're going to change back. Restream's kind of cool. I can change the camera, but I can't use 2 cameras at the same time. I can only use 1. So back to this cacık thing. I just added some dill. I'm wondering how much dill I want to add. I guess I can always try it out and see if I like it. It still seems a little thick, but I'm not adding any more water because if I want to add anything, I might add lemon if there's not enough lemon in here. The thing is, I've never liked tzatziki with cucumbers in it, and I know Nate's not a big cucumber fan either. So I'm gonna try adding dill, which I like the flavor of dill. You know, I just realized I was watching somebody else's stream some time ago, and they had like ketchup potato chips because they were ordering some like international foods thing, snacks that got delivered to them on a monthly basis, and the snack they got was supposed to be Italian style food, but they got ketchup chips, and they're like, Ketchup's not Italian. They're thinking that ketchup wasn't Italian, it's Canadian. I'm like, it's Italian Canadian. And I just realized they don't have ketchup chips. Dill? Wait, you honestly don't know what dill is? Wait, dill? Like dill pickle? I'm not sure. It's 7:21 p.m. Oh no, Andy, you're in the same time zone. Never mind. Dill? Wait. Are you serious? Are you don't know what dill? You know what dill pickles are, right? You pickle cucumbers with dill and vinegar. It's got an interesting flavor. It's kind of like, it's a little minty. Really? Do you not have whenever I smell fresh dill, it reminds me of dill pickle potato chips. Like classic potato chips that I grew up with, like, and I'm not talking fries. I'm talking about crisp, potato crisp for all the British people. Classic potato chips I grew up with was like dill pickle. Oh, there's salt and vinegar, plain salt and vinegar, dill pickle, and ketchup. Those were very classic. Not common. Interesting. So I just realized they don't have ketchup potato chips here in the Netherlands, and I'm very, very sad. Somebody mail me ketchup potato chips. Hell, mail me some dill pickle potato chips too. I didn't even think that they wouldn't have these kinds of potato like snacks. I should have broken that up a bit more, but it's fine. I'm gonna just use a little testing spoon just to see. I want to see if there's enough lemon juice. So lemon and dill is actually a nice thing you could put together for like a fish dish. So if you got a fish fillet and you want to bake a nice fish dinner, you can put lemon and dill. And be careful not to put too much lemon. Put lemon and dill on the fish with some oil, and you can wrap up the fish in some aluminum foil, stick it in the oven, and cook it. I'm glad you clarified that. Wait, what? Oh, about the chips? Yes. Oh. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more lemon juice. There's a lot of garlic in that, actually. And I'm gonna put more dill. I'm gonna put more lemon juice and more dill. Actually, this is fun. I didn't think preparing tzatziki, cacık would be so fun. Actually, it's just a little tiring, possibly with the whisking part, but it's not common. When I was little, I fell into I still hate it. What? Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a quick pause, and I'm gonna show you dill pickle potato chips. And of course ketchup in case you guys haven't seen it. Let's see if I can find a nice picture. Oh my god, they sell. Wait. Oh. Wait, they sell some on Amazon? Oh my god. That's not a good picture. Oh my god, maybe I should order some from Amazon. Okay, and the ketchup. There's lots of pictures. Lay's isn't necessarily my favorite brand of potato chips, but here you go. You have risotto for dinner? I tried risotto. Risotto is hard to make. I have tried making a risotto. The first batch of, I didn't quite get it right. Nate still ate it somehow, but I didn't really like it. First one is ketchup chips. The second one is dill potato chips. So I think I am going to add more lemon juice to this. I can probably get some of the garlic off of this thing. I could start cooking the main stuff, but I really gotta get this one right. I guess I could always add more dill to this later too, if I really want. For the most part, I think the tzatziki is fine. The cacık is fine. It's just a matter of like how much of this I want to add. Because the next part is the real cooking part, where I'm going to be cooking the ground beef with the tomatoes. And I got to check the spices for that. Oh, geez, I just used the... Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to use the other garlic for that part. Ran out of fresh garlic. I'm going to use this garlic. Is there another one? Yes, that's Nate's bear. I think that's all the garlic I have. Okay, I think that's more dill. That's better. I think that's a little better. Probably going to leave this in the mixing bowl for now. Cover it and stick it in the fridge. But actually, I don't mind this consistency. It doesn't have to be super thick tzatziki, but it also doesn't have to be like super thin either. Where's the spoon I just cleaned? I'm gonna try this again. I think that's better. I can taste. Before it was like more garlic than lemon juice. I actually think I can still put more lemon juice. And I'm going to leave some of the fresh dill to top up the, just to put fresh dill on top of my meal later. And I'm going to add more lemon juice. Actually, I think this lemon juice thing is almost done. Yeah, we used all of this. Risotto. Did you cook risotto? Did your mom cook risotto? I actually have the cooker I have, the rice cooker steamer I have. I can cook risotto in it. It's tricky. The first time I made risotto, though, I did it on a stove instead. I love that everywhere else they call them lays, except in the country they're from. Wait, what? Apparently, we have dill in the cupboard. Oh my god, Rachel. Did you ask your mom? That's funny. It's a little like parsley, like dill, parsley, mint. I think they're all similar. Yeah, my mom cooked risotto. She's watching, by the way. Oh, okay. Hi, Rachel's mom. I hope you're enjoying. Rachel, you're going to have to bug your mom for her recipes then and figure out what ingredients she's been putting in her food. Okay, I think the tzatziki is nice now. I like it. It's nice. I'm happy with it. We'll see if Nate's happy with it. And that's the oven again. This is done. So I'm going to put the tzatziki in the fridge to keep it cool. Stop beeping at me, please. Yeah, okay, that's better. Okay, that's better. That's cooked better. Turn off the oven then. So switch the camera and you guys can see the vegetables. I don't need to move them off of the cooking sheet right now. So those are the vegetables. It's hard to see. It's a little far, but they're pretty lightly browned. I don't know if I can pull this. Can you see? Try to get the right angle. Okay. So next part. Okay. gonna put some of the stuff away that I don't need right now. Don't need this on the counter. Let's quickly get rid of this. This can go back in the fridge. I guess I could have added more oil to the tzatziki, but I don't think we need it. Where did I put my lemon juice? Over there. Okay, so what I'm gonna need now, let me see. I think I like it this way. I think I'm gonna leave the tzatziki this way. Oh, I got some dill stuck in the I got some dill stuck in the whisk. No. Oh, that's annoying. Inevitable though. I'll get it out. I'll get that out later. I'll figure it out later when I'm cleaning up. Come on. I can actually stick the spoon in here too. This just got garlic and lemon juice on it. Okay, I'm just gonna move this aside. Cooking is fun. It's the cleanup part that's always a pain. I still have potatoes to cook actually. That's fine, I'll cook that later. Yeah, I'll switch back to that temporarily. So this is the tzatziki. I'm just gonna put it in the fridge. Should put some saran wrap on it and stick it in the fridge to keep it cool. There's how fully. So this is the word for if you want saran wrap, plastic wrap. Plastic wrap. I'm just calling it saran wrap because that's the brand name in North America. Houtfolie is what you're looking for plastic wrap here in the Netherlands. And I could never tear this off properly. How do people do this? even working in like the food industry, you know, just part-time job in the food industry, serving burgers and fries and stuff like that. I could never figure out how to do this one properly. That should be about right. That should be about right, I think. This is always painful. Just do that. Aluminum foil is easier to deal with than this sometimes. Oh. Yes, Rachel, you and your mom should do a cooking stream together. This would be fun. It'll look like Toffee's cooking stream when her dad pops in all the time. Neither can I. Oh, the saran wrap, yeah. The risotto, it's easy. Are you sure? It's hard to get the right consistency. If you watch MasterChef Australia, the good risotto shouldn't be watery and it shouldn't be too thick. So the water should go around the bowl, and the risotto, the rice part, should be in nice visible little balls in the center while the liquid is around it. But it shouldn't be too watery and it shouldn't be too thick. That's what they say at MasterChef. She would kill me before going on stream. That's cute. Yeah, I guess it's not for everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna put this dill aside somewhere. This is some more Greek yogurt that needs to get put away. Okay, so next thing. Why do I have this much water? I didn't need this much water either. You know what? Actually, I want to turn this oven back on because I do have a few other pieces of potatoes that I can cook up. All right. Next part. Let me see if I remember the spices I use for my musakka. Usually, I don't remember offhand for some reason. It's mostly, I use a lot of cinnamon. My God, I didn't write the recipe down. I totally did not write the recipe down. It's all right. It'll be fine still. So let's go Turkish. Yeah, I need my garlic. Did I not ask him? Oh no, I do have my onions. What am I doing? I have onions right here. Onions. So I need garlic, my onions, ground beef. I remember. Because otherwise I might have forgotten my onions and garlic. That's basically it. And then we add the tomatoes. We're gonna add the tomatoes after I cook. So I gotta move this aside here. Here, let me switch this camera. Oh well, I'm gonna actually switch this camera to the pot camera, and let me just adjust the camera. So we are gonna go back to the pot. We're gonna go for the pot. There's the pot. Everyone can see the pot. I'm gonna add a bit of oil. That should be good enough. I don't have any more fresh garlic. I just used all of the fresh garlic in this big piece. So yeah, that's warmed up again. Oh, this thing does not work right. I'm switching this back again. So, ground beef. But apparently, I think there's a little tab here to open it, but it never really works. So, I have to just do scissors. Okay, well, it's all right, Rachel. You can just do your science cooking stream. Cooking science stream. Cooking science. Sorry, yes, it's cooking science. I'm gonna turn this on because I need to wash my hands after touching the ground beef. Aw. I guess that's all right, Rachel. I think my siblings are reserved about going on stream too, actually. So okay, switching back to the pot now. I'm gonna leave this on the pot for a while, for the whole time while I'm actually cooking this food. And I'll just switch it back to the, so I gotta turn this on. So there's a gas stove. I really want an induction stove, people, I really do. Plus the cleanup of a gas stove, gas and electric stove is such a pain. I'd still prefer an induction stove overall. So I should add the garlic and the onion to this, but sorry about the noise. I'm just making sure the ground beef stays ground up. Man, you know, I made this dish. I made a lot of stuff back in Toronto. In that apartment, it had a smaller kitchen for sure. It's nice having a bigger kitchen for cooking. I also have a nice window, but unfortunately you can't see that on the stream because the streaming equipment is set up next to the window. Are you eating dinner, Rachel? Eating risotto. I might try making a risotto again, but I think I prefer rice pilaf to risotto. I don't know. I find the risotto much more finicky to make than it's hard to get the right consistency. It's finicky that way. The process for making rice pilaf may be a little bit more strenuous, I guess, but I find it's easier to make. And rice pilaf was probably my least spicy dish that I make, because I make a fish or seafood rice pilaf. Oh God. I'm gonna go on my tippy toes while I do this. Did I not put enough oil? It's sticking already. Why is it sticking so much? I don't like using this much oil either in my food. Okay. Can I please have an episode? Yes. Wait, we? Yeah, you both are eating then. Usually when I get to this point, it's all the preparing for this dish is like, that's where all the time is spent for this dish, is all the preparing part. It's the preparing that takes time. Once you get to this part, it doesn't take very long. And then again, it depends on how long you want to leave like your ground beef tomato mixture cooking for to absorb some of the spices. Okay, let's just add a little bit of this garlic. So they sell this, no, oh, wrong camera. Let's switch this back. No, actually, I'll just use this camera. They sell this knoflook. Knoflook is garlic in Dutch. They sell it like this. Little container of I guess minced garlic that I can use. I'll use this. Do that. Minced garlic. And then we'll add the onions. And also onions, Alan in Dutch. I don't know if everyone can see that. Onions, sliced onions, basically. So convenient. That's the one thing that's pretty convenient. They do sell sliced onions here. You don't have to chop them yourself unless you really want to. And they also sell like chopped potatoes, and it's mostly because of what's that dish that they make again? Hutspot. It's a Dutch dish that they make, but they actually just kind of put it in a pot and cook it. Actually, maybe this is enough onions. Oops. I thought maybe this wouldn't be enough onions, but I'm going to put more. I think I am put more meat. Let's put more meat. Yeah, I'm going to add more meat. I'm going to add more meat, because that was 500 grams of beef. I'm going to add another 300 grams of beef, because we're talking about Nate here. Hey, Andy. Well, I don't know why I typed me, my brain kind of broke. Rachel, maybe you're part Italian. You're eating risotto and pasta. I gotta go wash my hands again. When I do that. Okay. Okay, I might add more garlic and onions to this. Okay, that's a lot more meat this now. And that should make Nate happy. It also makes me happy. More onions. More onions. Got a little watery. That was watery because it was actually in the freezer. I have to put this in the freezer and then defrost it. Before like that. Poor Nate. Nate has been super stressed about the whole internet issue. Maybe a little slightly more stressed than me about it. It really upsets him because he likes the internet. Oh, is the camera not right again, or did I move my pot? Pot was off center. Nate's gonna love it. Oh, he does love this dish actually. He likes most of the stuff I cook, funny enough. Even when I don't think it's even when I make something and I don't think it's very good, he's like, it's fine. So I'm glad he likes it, but I'm a little more picky. Like for Christmas, for the Christmas whatever holiday season, Nate and I don't really celebrate Christmas. Let's put it that way. More likely the winter solstice. So let's just say for like our winter solstice celebration, but we did it on the 25th. We cooked. I cooked Spanish rice, which is basically kind of just like, it's not paella and it's not jambalaya. It's like Mexican rice with just the tomatoes, like green pepper, onion. I think I threw in mushrooms this time. I made that in the rice cooker, which is a cooker, steamer, saute, or whatever you want to call it. We have a cooker. And he liked it. I wasn't happy with it. I wasn't happy with it until the next day because somehow some of the rice pieces didn't come out right. And I think it's the kind of rice I use. It's the grocery store rice. And I will always prefer to buy, like for Indian food, of course I'd buy basmati rice. But for any other rice dish, I will buy jasmine rice from the Asian markets or the Asian stores, Chinese jasmine rice. And that actually cooks a lot better than whatever they were selling at Albert Heijn. It just did not come out right at all. Some pieces were too fluffy and some pieces were still kind of hard in the center. And it's not just because of making the Spanish rice that time. It was like even just steaming it, just plain steamed rice with it was just horrible. Never. And that being said, I didn't even like, even in Toronto, I've never liked the rice they sell at the regular grocery stores. Even in Toronto, I go down to Chinatown and buy jasmine rice. It was just something weird about it. But for I think not basmati. For rice pilaf, you need to use parboiled rice. I don't know if it's called parboiled rice everywhere around the world, but that's what we call it in North America. It's parboiled because it's partially boiled rice. I think I did see that, I forgot to read it. I eat like 125 grams of beef in a meal. 125. Well, you're still growing. Wait, you're not eating more than that? I used to have triple burgers. I still occasionally have triple burgers, Rachel. I didn't actually like Burger King in Toronto. I like the Burger King here. Funny enough. And they sell a double Whopper or double bacon cheeseburger thing, and I always tell me get the extra burger patty with it. Oh my god. Don't even get me started on what I used to eat sometimes after 3 hours of Taekwondo training. Yes, double Big Mac. Okay, that's that. I think this is mostly cooked up. Okay, so this looks like just, ground beef with onion and garlic right now. Still on really high heat. Okay, so I'm gonna add in. I'm gonna add in my eggplant. I'm gonna add in the eggplant that we baked. Comes out sort of like grilled eggplant. So I baked that in the oven. And then that's a potato. I'm gonna add this. And this one. This one, and I'm gonna add the zucchinis as well. Why is that stuck together? No being stuck together. Like I said, it didn't matter how I chopped the vegetables because they're going in this pot. And the zucchini. Is this still hot? This is not hot anymore. This is fine. And zucchini. So this is the zucchini. It came out like this. They're soft, actually. Nice and soft. I almost want to eat one already. I am getting hungry, too. I, too, am hungry. No! I'll go wash that. It got really soft. Sadly, when you bake zucchini, they do get a little soft. That piece of zucchini was trying to escape its destiny. This is how I view food. Food has a destiny. The destiny of food is to be consumed and recycled. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna rinse this one. The stove is clean. I washed it already, but just rinse that. Let me wash my hands again. The zucchini is actually going to get cooked up even more in this. Maybe I could throw in some of the potatoes and leave some left over for as to put on the bottom. I could do that as well, but this I need to throw in. So now I need to throw in the tomatoes. Oh, hey. So I was saying in the Netherlands they call them blokjes for diced tomatoes. If you're looking for diced tomatoes, you want tomatenblokjes. And if you want crushed tomatoes or like something closer to like a tomato paste, you're gonna look for gesifte tomatoes. Gesifte tomaten in the Netherlands. Took us a while to figure that out. I couldn't find the right thing for my homemade pasta sauce. I'm just gonna say my American portions are nice. I this one for this. Put this in here. There, I am making a complete mess of the kitchen, of course. Let's get the rest of these pans in. I've got 4 cans of these. Yeah. Nate went and bought 2 more cans because I said, wait, you only bought 2 cans? That is not enough for this dish. That's 2 cans. Well, it depends on, I think it just depends on what your body needs. I tend to need, especially if you exercise, you're going to need a lot of protein. But I also have I have problems with getting enough iron in my system. So I still like to eat burgers or steaks because that's the quickest way to give me iron. I mean, I could also eat beef liver or any other kind of liver. But I like eggplant because eggplant also has a lot of iron. Yeah, this is really cooking. And if I recall, I might not need the extra can. I think this might be good enough. Unless I put actually, if I put the potatoes in, I do need the extra can. If I put some potatoes in, I'll need an extra can. That's the thing. I'm trying to decide, do I want to do that? Because I never do traditional. That was 3 so far. Yeah, and spinach too, you're right, yes. Aubergine and spinach are a couple of my favorite vegetables for getting the iron. But sometimes it's not enough. Like, I'd have to have like an eggplant and spinach dish at least a couple of times a week in 1 week to catch up on any low iron deficiency. And if I haven't been, then the quickest way to do that is for me to have like a steak or liver. No, let's put some potatoes in. Let's add some potatoes. These potatoes actually came out nice, and I was like, why not? I mean, some people make this with just eggplant, some people make it with just zucchini. I'm just gonna do this. It'll be fun. And I'm gonna have some potatoes left over that we can just put it on the bottom of the plate and serve this on top of it. And then throw in another thing of tomatoes. So this is actually 400 grams. 1 can is 400 grams. So 1,600 grams of tomatoes then. My mom is cringing at this recipe. Why? It'll come out really good though. It's a pretty basic musakka. Does she not like tomatoes? I use like 200 grams of tomatoes in like chili or something. Well, it depends how much beef you're putting in your chili. Did I not say I live with Nate? He'll put like 750 grams of ground beef in his chili. And actually, maybe I should just tell Nate to do a chili cooking stream. But his chili is awesome. But you know what? Actually, Texan-style chili, if you want authentic Texan-style chili, you use steak pieces. Use blocks of steak. That's authentic style chili. And I actually prefer that now because for some reason, and I think it's because of the blood in the steak pieces, it cooks into the food and your chili comes out smoother somehow. It comes out nice and smooth, has a nice smooth texture. with some nice chunks of steak meat. That's assuming you like beef. If you don't like beef, you're not gonna like it. Because that's not how musakka is made. Yes, this is not traditional, not at all. And this is not Greek. This is not Greek. It's not Greek. It's Turkish inspired. But I'm gonna use some Greek flavoring. Yes, it's called musakka in Turkish. But I don't do anything I don't do anything traditional. Nothing, not at all. Not even the Chinese cooking. Not even the wontons. Traditional wontons my mom would make would be ground pork with shrimp, with small pieces of shrimp, mixed in with probably green onion, chopped green onion. So you get ground pork, chopped pieces of little shrimps, and chopped green onion. Mix that in a bowl for the filling for your wontons, and then you wrap it. And then you use it. That's my mom's recipe for it. That is not how I like my wontons. I've modified that recipe a few times. Occasionally I still like using ground pork, but I've also made wontons with just ground chicken, shrimp, some garlic, some salt. Did I skip onion? I probably skipped onion. If I put onion, I might have put onion powder and some cayenne. That's my wontons. No, this is Turkish style. Did I not say it was Turkish on my title? My brain is going, how can you eat that much? Because I get really hungry some days. Wish smell-o-vision existed, looking good. Same. How's it going? Oh, I guess Tom, okay. Yeah, I read the title yet. Turkish and Mediterranean inspired. Inspired. My gumbo stream was non-traditional, totally inspired Cajun cooking. I don't do anything authentic, but I do everything as homemade as possible. So, and besides, one person might say this recipe is authentic, and another person might say, no, that's not authentic at all. This is authentic. So don't go down that road. I'm never going to go down that road with my cooking. I cook. I like to blend together stuff that I think will go well together, and I basically just throw in the things I like. Fortunate, except for me, there's a lot that I like in terms of food. I like a lot of variety of food, so. But yes, this is not a layered. This is not a layered Greek musakkas. It's a pot dish. It's a Turkish pot dish actually, that they cook in the pot like this. And traditionally, and they also were saying traditionally with with this dish in Turkey, they eat it cold actually. They don't eat it hot. They eat it cold, and they eat it with like tzatziki or rice pilaf. Though I guess maybe the rice pilaf could be warmer. But anyways, I need to add spices now. So what I need to really do is add some cinnamon. I want the cinnamon. Where's my cinnamon? So spices. We're gonna add cinnamon. Yes, this is Turkish and Mediterranean inspired, Turkish or Greek inspired, combination inspired. So here's cinnamon. Canel is cinnamon in Dutch. I guess I haven't used this yet. I also have cinnamon powder. I'll probably throw in some cinnamon powder, but let's throw in some cinnamon sticks. And trust me, well, it depends on what you like. And if you don't like cinnamon, you probably don't want to throw in a cinnamon stick. I like cinnamon. I'm going to throw in, how big is this pot? I'm going to throw in two. I'll throw in one stick, and then I'm going to throw in the, I thought I had powdered cinnamon. Do I not have powdered cinnamon? Yes, I did have powdered cinnamon. And I'm going to throw in some powdered cinnamon. No, you guys can look this up though. If you don't think this is how to make musakka, just look up the article on Wikipedia and look up Turkish. But I'm blending things. I'm mixing things up, of course. Let's see. I have the article for musakka here. Turkish musakka. There you go. A little bit of spice. Lurk, Andy. All right. A little bit of spice. We'll see. I'm gonna have to check this, and there's gonna be some cayenne in here as well. So I'm gonna put in some of my favorite spices actually. What's this one? Yeah, there we go. There's that one. I also have ground dill, but we already put dill in the tzatziki. So I'm gonna use that's garlic powder. There's cinnamon. Here's here. No, not that one. Just my spices. I also have saffron, but that's not used in this dish. So I'm gonna do 2 chilies in this pot this time. These are I have dried chilies. Just to make it a little bit spicy. Oh, that handle is getting hot. No, I could try to make traditional Greek musakka if I wanted to, but I don't really want to. I actually like this kind of this Turkish style thing here. I'm gonna add some more cinnamon. So that's a little bit of chili, some cinnamon. Put these spices away. Put this spice away. Some chili. Right. And then I'm gonna add basil and some salt. Definitely need some salt to this. I'm gonna turn the stove down a bit because it's starting to bubble. So at some point, the spices just cook in, and basil is another spice I really like. It's a nice herb, and the thing I like about basil is it's one of those herbs that doesn't ever get toxic. Like I think sage. Actually, I know sage can be toxic in high doses. So you have to be careful how much sage you put in your cooking. And so I'm gonna add some basil and maybe some oregano. Oregano's, I'm trying to think, is oregano Italian or Greek? I think it's both because it's Mediterranean. Actually, you know what? Basil is more Greek, I think. And you can add quite a bit of basil, which is what I'm going to do because I like this herb. And I also have, where's my black pepper? Where's my black pepper? Oh, no, wait, where's... Okay, I know I have black pepper. Why don't I see it? Where's it right here? Goes. Black pepper. And black pepper. Oh, trying not to get black pepper in my nose. My mom is so triggered by your pronunciation of basil. Oh, wait. British people probably say basil. They do be saying basil in North America. Guys, gotta go visit Canada and the States. I've already said this before to Rachel, though. I said Rachel is gonna rage quit her trip to North America and go right back to England. So is it schedule or schedule? Basil. You guys just said basil. Canada's fun, but they do pronounce things a lot more like a lot more like Americans, like people in the States. I turned it down too much. That was unintentional. There we go. Okay. I need to add black pepper and salt. So mostly for this one is only a little bit of cayenne, lots of cinnamon, and salt and black pepper is what I'm adding. I'm not adding anything. Oh, and basil. The sentence says basil. Schedule. Yeah, schedule. There's a few other words I can think of too, but I can't occasionally think of that have strange pronunciation. How do you say comfortable? Comfortable or comfortable? The only thing I don't say is I don't say comfortable. I don't ever really say tomato. I don't really say potato. Okay, I turned this down too much before, and now it's like, and I turned it back up, and now it's bubbling again. I don't buy into the whole, oh, you know what I forgot? Forgot to put the fan on. It was getting warm in here. Forgot to put the fan on. That noise you're hearing is the fan. I'm sorry, can't get rid of the sound. And I'm only gonna add a little bit of salt because we can always add salt to taste. Add salt to taste if you want later. Nate will probably add more salt to this than I do. I try not to add a lot of salt to things either. But there's a big cinnamon stick in here that I want to push down to the bottom of the pot to let it cook in the flavor some more. Okay. And while that cooks for a little bit, just close on this. Okay, I am test this out. I just need to check the flavors. Check the flavors of this. More cinnamon. More cinnamon. Why is it bubbling? Whoa! I think I still got pepper up my nose. Okay, more cinnamon. Lots of cinnamon. That's 2 minutes working. Hi, hello chat. I'm from Turkey. This is nice. I did not say it was an authentic musakka. I said it's inspired from the Turkish dish. But you're welcome to visit my stream. And I would definitely say don't knock it until you've tried it. It's pretty good. Basically what I've done is I'm combining things that I like. I grew up with Greek musakka, the layered version, but I don't want to make a layered dish. So I'm taking certain ingredients from the Greek musakkas and just doing it in a pot like the Turkish dish instead. And I'm also using probably more Greek spices and a little bit of some of the Turkish spices. And I can't decide between whether or not I like eggplant or zucchini. But yes, read the stream title, everyone. Inspired by, not authentic. I will never claim to be doing authentic dishes at all. I don't even do authentic Chinese dishes. So, there's that. And, but you're welcome to hang out on my stream. So welcome to my stream, Halajra. And, no, Rachel, you wrote that wrong. The person, they pronounce it like comfortable, T-R-A, like comp, C-O-M-F, and then T-R-A-ble. I'll change it later. Going for a bath, Summitam. All right, have a good sleep. Thanks for being here, Summitam. Have a wonderful evening, and hopefully I'll catch one of your cooking streams again. Bye, Tom. Anyways, I think this is about done. And what I'm going to do is I will end up letting it cool down. So let's just do this. Yes, if people want authentic cooking streams, don't come to my cooking stream. That's all I have to say. But you're welcome to stick around and see how things turn out. Most of the time, they turn out fairly well. Okay, I want to check this to see if there's more cinnamon flavor. Oh, that's so much better. I love the cinnamon. And I'm not going to add any sugar. I'm not going to add any sugar to it because the cinnamon and tomato mix is really nice. Because the tomatoes are kind of sweet anyways. Also, I'm not a chef. I am a daughter of a sous chef. It sounded like trouble. How's trouble? It means if it tastes alright, who cares? I know. Actually, it tastes a lot like the Greek musakkas anyways. But the point is that I'm doing it in the pot, and that's the Turkish style part of it, is just doing it in a pot. So actually, I'm going to turn this down. I'm just going to actually turn this off now and let it simmer and stew, because in Turkey, they apparently eat this dish cold, which is what I'm going to do. So. Yes, well, I'm from Toronto, and there's a hell of a lot of, even with Asian cooking, there's Asian fusion, and there's a lot more fusion recipes there, like butter chicken lasagna. If you love butter chicken and you like lasagna, you'll love butter chicken lasagna. So that's done. The last thing I have to do is cook up the rest of these potatoes. I'm gonna let that cool down for now. Yo, inputs, hi! How are you? How's it going? Welcome to my channel. I think you've been following me for a while, but you've never popped into chat, so welcome. I'm making you hungry. I'm making me hungry, okay? I haven't had lunch yet, so this is my dinner. This is gonna be my, I guess, this is gonna be my dinner, and I'm gonna wait till it cools down. But I think you just missed most of the cooking, unfortunately, except for the last thing I'm gonna do is cook up some more potatoes to serve with, like, on the side of it. So what will happen is I will put some potatoes on the side and then put some of this next to it, and serve it with some cacık is what it's called in Turkish, or you can just call it tzatziki. I think most people know this as a Greek dish, musakka. North America, we call it musakka. But the Greek word is musakkas. Musakkas. Musakkas? Musakkas. Oh God, I gotta hear it a few more times. And tzatziki. So that's what I'm having for tonight. And I grew up around Greektown in Toronto, and I love Greek food. I love Greek food. I love the flavors of Greek food. So so what I do is I try to just create my own dishes with the flavors and stuff that I like from things that I grew up with. Okay, I'm gonna cook up the rest of these potatoes. Let's just cook up the rest of these potatoes. Wasn't much left, actually. Wow, I don't even think I need to cook these for 20 minutes. So I think that's pretty much it. I'm happy with my musakka or musakkas, or just gonna say musakka like in North America. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna let it cool down. Earlier I made the tzatziki. Tzatziki is in the fridge. So where's the? I switch the camera now. I made the tzatziki. Tzatziki is cooling down in the fridge. I'll just take it out. So this is some tzatziki I made with cacık. I made with cacık in Turkish, or tzatziki in Greek. I made with I put lemon juice. There's garlic, lemon juice, and dill. That's it. I don't like cucumber in it. It kind of, I don't know. Having chunks of cucumbers in it just throws it off for me. I like it to be nice and smooth. So that's what I'm doing. So dinner is done. Aside from those last few potatoes, and I should probably put some oil on this. Rachel, I'm using that little beaker thing again. And I'm specifically calling out Rachel because she's the scientist on the stream here on the channel. She's the scientist in chat. But I guess, I don't know, Rachel, maybe I should hashtag my stream as my way. Like Frank Sinatra, I did it my way, because that's how I'm always going to cook. I do have a butter chicken lasagna recipe. It's not very hard because we cheat. We do a butter chicken hack. We can buy some butter chicken, a bottle of butter chicken sauce. And you just take the chicken, buy the chicken that you want to use, chopped pieces of chicken, stick it in the frying pan, pour the sauce in, mix it up, and then we just buy the lasagna from the store. Hey, what's the seasoning? The seasoning for what? For what? The musakka? Predominantly cinnamon. I also put basil and black pepper and salt and a tiny smidgen of cayenne for me, because I like my dishes to have a little bit of heat. Oh, yeah, and the sauce. You just saw the sauce. Yes, this would be the sauce for the musakka. And I'm going to serve it on top of potatoes with tzatziki. It's pretty much the main portion. Are you Turkish by any chance? Or Greek? Or is your family somewhere from the Mediterranean? That's cheating. It looked like you put cumin. No, I didn't put cumin. I put cinnamon. Wait, what looked like cumin? Cumin we reserve for chili. Cumin, not with cinnamon. Let's see. Oh, this one right here. Wait, where is it? This one? This is in Dutch, actually. You're African American. Your family's from Somalia. That's cool. So this is actually in Dutch. This is cinnamon. It's called kanel in Dutch. Hamalan just means ground. So that's cool. Your family is from. So you're in the States then. That's cool. That's cool. I actually don't know what languages they speak in Somalia. Do you know Swahili? I mean, I know Swahili is spoken. Let me say geography. My brain is doing geography. We're in Somalia in Africa again. Arabic? Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I don't know what you mean by that. Yes, Rachel, that is cheating. That's why it's called a hack. But if I wanted to make, I do have a butter chicken recipe that Nate got some years ago from an Indian friend of his. And I could probably use that to make the butter chicken. And then you can just do the lasagna, whatever way you do normal lasagna for the pasta part. Yeah, Arabic, the language. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's cool. So do you speak Arabic, or do your parents speak Arabic, your family speak Arabic? I mean, obviously you speak English. I actually like Arabic as a language. It sounds really pretty. And I actually like the Arabic writing system. I think it looks really pretty. I think both the language and the writing system are pretty. So let me stick this in the oven. I forgot to stick this in the oven. This is the last thing I'm cooking because I want to have some extra potatoes to put the musakka in North America is how we say it. Musakka on top of the potatoes or beside the potatoes. I'm going to put that in for 20 minutes. And I'm probably going to take a break. But I will chat first. The language, that's cool. I barely know how to speak it. My family speaks it like a pro. Oh, that's cool, actually. Don't feel ashamed. I barely speak Chinese anymore. Any Chinese. My parents speak Taishanese Chinese and Cantonese Chinese. But with the way things are going with China, I probably have to learn Mandarin if I ever want to visit China and be able to get around. I failed to speak it. You can always learn. Have you heard of Duolingo? You can always go to the Duolingo.com and then some Arabic on there. I've been doing that. I've actually gone back to do some more Arabic on there. Just because first of all, I felt like studying some more Arabic because I don't feel like I'm comfortable reading it yet. I still forget what the words are. So they're not letters, but you know what I mean. Sometimes I'm looking at it and I forget what I'm reading. But it's coming along. It's cool. Yeah, I have, but I don't want my brain to go crazy trying. Rachel's just picked up Duo. I took a break from it. You did take a break from it, I saw. I'm taking a break from the languages right now, a little bit of a break, but probably try to get back to it in the next month. I still do Duolingo every day. I do at least one lesson of Duolingo every day, 10 XP. Actually, never mind. I set my daily goal at 1 XP for Duolingo. But I started streaming a lot of Duolingo because I didn't really know what else there was on Twitch besides games and Duolingo. There's just some tomato sauce left. Oops, I forgot to empty out this. So, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. But I am thinking that I'm going to do a bit more Mango Languages stuff because I really still prefer the audio on Mango Languages. And honestly, I remember a lot more doing Mango Languages because it's hard to get through a Mango Language course if you don't remember anything because it's flashcards. Duolingo is such a cheat and a hack because I can just use the hover over tips and get through. But that's fine because I've only ever really used Duolingo as a way to pick up the grammar and just to get familiar with how a new language work, like a foreign language for me, would work. So, and then after that, and obviously I use grammar books to give me more explanations about grammar. Why is there, I've noticed this in my previous stream, there's this dot. Why is my camera reflecting something onto me? Yeah, it is. I don't know what it's reflecting onto me. Let's do that. I'm actually thinking of learning Latin. Latin's fun. The course on Duolingo is pretty short. You can get through it pretty quickly. So let's see. I'm a little thirsty. Let me get some water. Hi, Nate. You're back up? Nate's back up. Nate, are you presentable enough to come in here and taste this?
I am presentable, but I'm migrating really badly right now.
All I want you is for you to taste this and tell me what you think. Nate, I want Nate to do a taste test so people can understand, can at least get a sense of how it tastes or that it actually tastes okay. I like to experiment with cooking dishes, different dishes. Taste test, yes. But I don't know where he went. I think he just went to the most of the time I've had people say the stuff I make is pretty tasty. Like I made wontons, not the traditional recipe that my mom has. I made wontons one time, deep fried it, brought it to a Taekwondo Christmas party and gave it to some of the masters, and he's like, it's really good. Granted, they're Korean, so me adding a little bit of cayenne to it probably impressed them. They're probably like, hey, this is nice. London, wait, what about London? Non sequitur. Rachel, London, what? So anyways, for the most part, that is how you make a Turkish musakka in the pot. It's not a traditional recipe because I threw in different ingredients. That's never been my goal. My goal is, what I do with cooking is I will look up a traditional recipe for the process of how the dish is made. So for me, it's all about the process. So what I've shown you is the process of what they would do to make Turkish style musakka. But I threw in Greek style. I threw in Greek-inspired spices instead. The mug. Oh yes, this one. This was a Christmas gift actually.
All right, what did you want me to do?
I want you to taste test and tell people what you think.
Okay, where's hello everybody.
Jesus, I rinsed it.
Marginally presentable.
Okay.
I just took a nap, so I'm like mess.
When moms cook in the kitchen, they want people out of the kitchen when they're cooking because the food tastes good if you don't taste it bad. He was napping, and Rachel says hi.
Mm-hmm.
So how is it?
It's nice.
Yeah.
It needs a little bit more salt, but it's good.
I knew he was going to say that. I did say that earlier in the stream. I'm going to put a little bit of salt. Nate's going to come out, taste it, and go, it needs more salt.
What should I say? I like it a little bit more salty.
He likes it a little more salty, but how's the cinnamon? How's the other spices?
The rest of it's nice.
Yeah. More cinnamon? I did put some cayenne.
Yeah, I can taste.
But do you taste cinnamon?
I do.
Okay, thank you. How was your nap, Nate?
Nap was okay. It's just my head's still weird.
Nate does that all the time with everything you cook. Gumbo, chili, this. He's like, or stew. Beef stew. More stuff. He likes a lot more salt than I do. If I really want something salty, I'll eat like salted licorice or the Chinese dried prunes, salted dried prunes. The thing is, Nate actually drinks a lot of coffee, and coffee has a lot of potassium. So I think his system, because there's a potassium salt balance in your body, and if he gets a lot of potassium in his system, he craves more salt than I do. Oh no! Oh, Nate, you can fix that, I think. Oh yeah, I will throw more salt on mine. What? He got caught by the thought. I'm sorry. I do have the caps thing. I think you put in maybe a few extra characters too much. Nate, did you fix that? You can let the message go through.
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, it got deleted. I think I could. Never mind. I just clicked it and it should show up now. Don't worry about that, yo inputs. It's just how I set my Streamlabs. I just don't want to see blocks and blocks of all caps. I just like stuff with extra salt, and yeah. Streamlabs. Okay, Streamlabs is doing its job though. Anyways, so I think that's about it. How long has this stream been running? I was okay with all caps for a while until I saw a block, and I'm not kidding. It was a block of text, okay? It was like a giant paragraph of all caps, okay? Yours is fine, but I've seen worse than that. I'm just trying to make sure people don't put too much. So how long is the stream? 3 hours. Okay, I am tired, and you're straight. I also try to keep my streams family friendly, or at least pretty. I mean, I like to keep it chill and family friendly. I also do Taekwondo streams, and in the past I have taught Taekwondo to all different ages, little kids from the age of 3 all the way up to adults. So I do have some strict mod rules on here. And I don't want to have certain behaviors influencing the chat, especially when I might be potentially teaching other kids at some point in the future. Because I used to teach Taekwondo back in Toronto, and one of my goals when I moved to the Netherlands was to open a Taekwondo school. So there's that. So please don't be offended. It's just the way I'd like to keep my stream and my channel. But people are welcome to come and chat too. And this mild swearing is fine on the chat. I generally will not read hardcore swearing. I will not read hardcore swearing on the stream, but I will. But mild, you can put mild swearing in chat. But remember, try not to, during particular streams, try not to be offensive to other viewers or other chatters as well. That's all I ask. All right, so, but thank you for being here, and I hope everyone enjoyed this stream. And yes, going forward, if you're popping into my cooking stream, this is my second cooking stream. If you're popping into any of my cooking streams in the future, I don't ever cook traditional recipes, not generally. If I ever decide that I'm going to try and cook a traditional recipe, I will mark it and hashtag it as traditional. Actually, is there a tag? I guess there isn't. I don't think there is. No, traditional dance and traditional art. So the one thing you can expect from me is I'm going to experiment with things I like in terms of food and flavors, but I will try to take the process from a traditional recipe and make something yummy. I love your cooking streams. Rachel, you like all my streams. I think you like all my streams, but that's fine. I like your streams too. Speaking of which, I can't wait for an Uncharted stream. And hopefully Twitch will let me watch it. We'll see. We'll see what happens with our DSL internet. Maybe it'll start work. Maybe it'll work, and that'll at least allow me to be able to go back to watching other people's streams and stuff. It's a little slower than the cable internet, but it should be fine regardless. I just can't lurk 20 streams overnight anymore. Me too, especially because I get to eat this stuff. It is a bonus. All right, let's go raid somebody. Who's in this channel right now? Okay. Okay, I need my headphones. Let's see. Cucinara spaghetti con carne bolognese. Somebody's cooking pasta? Let's check this one. We did that last time. We rated somebody cooking pasta. Shove it in the oven. Okay, everything now show cooking. Ooh, what about Filipino cooking? Filipino breakfast. What about that? That would be interesting. Prawn curry in a hurry. Thai fish green curry. There's also that one too. Let me see who do I know that's on there right now. Let me check. Well, I do know some people that are live right now. The other streams I do, like I mentioned, I do Taekwondo streams. I think Tai Chi is live right now. Feel free to check her out if you're interested in martial arts. Yes, that's a bonus for Nate for sure. He gets to eat it. I think Tai Chi is on right now. There's a few other people on right now that I know. Rachel, are you streaming tonight? Today is Thursday. You're streaming, right? Oh, geez, I totally spaced. Weren't you supposed to stream? Okay, you know what? I gotta shout out Rachel because she's supposed to stream on Thursday nights. So, when she pops on, go check her out. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go. Where's the Filipino breakfast one? Let's try that one. Let me see this. Let me listen briefly. I don't know anything about Filipino cooking. Okay, let's just say that. What does he normally do? We'll try this. Why not? Did he just start? He just started. We'll do this. Let's say NinjaBot raid and tell him we're hungry. I don't know how to say I'm hungry in Tagalog. Plus, I'm tired and I need to save my energy for tomorrow. Oh, you have an exam tomorrow. I was too invested in the cooking. Oh, the stream or cooking in real life? Because I know you help your mom with the cooking sometimes. All right, we are gonna raid. Let's get the name right. Oh my God! Good luck on your exam tomorrow. Fel success. Okay, we're gonna rate somebody making Filipino breakfast. And I'm gonna say bye-bye for now. Bye-bye for now. I think it's going. I think it's going. So yeah, I think it's going. No problem, Rachel. Right now. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for watching, and see you soon next time. Tomorrow I'll be back 4:30 Central European Time, GMT +1 again, and I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be doing Mass Effect Andromeda tomorrow afternoon. Let's see. Right now. Say NinjaBot right. That didn't work.
I see he's very busy pitching.
I think I got him a little. Oh, hold on a second. Oops.